Welcome to another edition of CEO Unplugged. I'm Scary Jones from Elvis Duran and the Z100 Morning Show, here with David Hyman, the CEO of Unagi Electric Scooters. It is Unagi, right, David?
Close enough. In
Talk
Japan, they say unagi.
Unagi.
Which
Very
is a
cool.
type of sushi. It's eel. It's the eel that you eat in a sushi restaurant.
Ah, okay. Oh, I've had that before. Okay, now it's making sense.
Sure.
Very cool. Well, so really quickly, first of all, our friend Alex told me that you're really into your music, which, and I can see that. Talk about who your favorite artist is. Like what kind of music you into?
I've spent 25 years in the music industry building. I built the main competitor to Spotify, which became Beats Music from Beats by Dre, and we sold it to Apple, and now it's Apple Music. So,
a little company called Beats, huh?
Yeah, music is the cornerstone of my life. I'm a rock expert, jazz expert, and hip hop expert.
I love that.
My trifecta, is Neil Young.
Yeah,
he's kind of like my number one.
Uh-huh.
Bob Dylan, Joni Mitchell. That's like my upper echelon.
Look at you, and you got some vinyl there. That's some a great collection. It looks like.
Thank you.
Very cool. Well, congratulations to that. And I hear that you also recently got engaged.
It's true.
Ooh,
it's true.
Okay. Very nice. That's cool. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Now, right now you're on the West Coast in San Francisco, correct?
I'm in Oakland, about 15 minutes from downtown San Francisco.
Right on. But originally from back east here on Long Island in Melville. That's where you're from, right?
That's right. Strong Island, baby.
Very cool. So now, okay, so you're a serial entrepreneur and CEO. Is you had the Beats Music to MOG and now this. How did Unagi happen and why the electric scooter space?
So, I've been a lifelong snowboarder and skier. So when electric scooters came out, these rental scooters that you often see on the street in cities around America, I became addicted to them very quickly, but I determined that I would much rather own one than rent one off the street. And so that sent me down a path of wanting to first own the best portable electric scooter in the world. And just the way I'm wired, I become obsessed. The next thing I knew, I was working on building and creating the best electric portable scooter in the world. So
that's awesome. Especially now with the pandemic and everything going on, and own your own is what I say. Now,
correct. Right.
They
used to say roll your own. Now it's
spoken like a true rock guy.
There you go.
Now, obviously, social distancing, of course, remains important, particularly here in New York City. And now, you had a doctor from New York Presbyterian Brooklyn Methodist Hospital reach out to you recently. Tell us about that experience and then what transpired after that.
Yeah, so, about a few weeks ago, a doctor from New York Presbyterian in Brooklyn reached out saying, hey, we are struggling with the hours we're working to find a good way to get back and forth to work because, getting on public transportation these days or anything like a shared Uber or even a rental scooter, they come with incredible risk right now. And he thought that a portable electric scooter was the perfect solution for doctors to get back and forth to the hospital safely. He asked me if we can donate one to raffle off to all the doctors in the hospital. And we said, we'll just give everybody one who needs one.
Oh my goodness.
So, yeah.
Oh,
so
wow. That is really nice of you guys.
Yeah. Thank you. So we did that and it was incredible for them. And we would love to do that for every hospital in New York, but we can't, as a startup, afford to do it all on our own. So we did this one hospital, and now we just started a GoFundMe campaign where we're basically saying to others, COVID is not over. especially in New York. And these doctors at hospitals throughout New York City are in need. We want to let other people chip in. We'll do it at cost. We'll do it for no profit, not make a penny on it. But let's let others now chip in so we can do this for other hospitals.
So we can actually help support buying scooters for the people on the front lines.
Correct.
How can we support that effort for?
So you go to this website, unagiscooters.com/hospitals. Unagi is spelled UNAGI, scooters, unagiscooters.com/hospitals. That will take you to the GoFundMe page, and you can contribute and help the doctors and the nurses and all the first responders working in the hospitals in New York City.
What a great effort and an awesome cause. That is wonderful. Now, Tom's Guide named Unagi its #1 electric scooter for 2020. TechCrunch calls it the iPhone of electric scooters. I mean, this scooter also seems universally loved by every reviewer. You guys could check it out for yourselves and see. What do you think, in your opinion, makes Unagi scooters the best?
We are obsessed with the details, and we're building scooters at a much higher level of quality than a lot of the other ones that you might find on Amazon. We charge more for them, but they're going to last a really long time. We're the only electric scooter company that has customer service. CNET just did a shootout of every scooter. We won the shootout. The Verge, Engadget, Gizmodo, Wired, they all have universally said it's the best portable, lightweight electric scooter you can own. So if you live in New York City or any city and you want to get around safely, this is the solution.
Right on. Perfect for commuting. Now, what about for other people recreationally? How fast does it go? Especially if I'm running late for my job. How fast can they get up to?
They can get up to 19 miles an hour, which quite frankly is faster than most people should go on a portable electric scooter.
Well, with Father's Day coming up and graduation and all these other, oh my God, there's so many things on the horizon. People should go to that website. Is it unagiscooters.com, as we just said?
Correct. UNAGI. Yep.
So while you're there, you pick yourself up a scooter and make a donation, for the doctors and people on the front lines. This is awesome. You could kill two birds with one stone. It makes you give it a little warm feel good inside. Now, I have to ask you a couple other things before you go.
Sure.
You are a CEO, and this is CEO Unplugged, and we always, this is always a little educational for people that are watching to be their future CEOs for themselves. What is the biggest fail that you've had as a CEO and that you learned from?
This is my fourth company, and it's my fifth, and I sold all the other ones successfully except for my last one. My last one just died a painful death. And, you can't win all the time. I wish it was my first startup that died, but not my last one, but you can't predict these things. And, you just got to give it your all, and your timing is not always going to be right. Sometimes you're going to be a little early before people are ready for your idea.
Sure.
I think you follow your passion. If you follow your passion, you'll figure everything else out. You just got to have a massive passion for what you do.
That's great. Now, you've met a lot of people along the way, some celebrities here and there. Who's the coolest celebrity that you've met? Am I putting you on the spot?
No, this is all personal. Getting to work for Neil Young for a year when he was like my idol at a distance, and then I kind of worshiped the guy from afar, and then all of a sudden one day my phone rang, and he was like, "Is this David?" I said, "Speaking." And he said, "Hey, my name's Neil Young." I didn't know how he got my number or why he was calling me. It was the most random, mind-blowing experience of my life. I felt like my phone was on fire, and I hung up the phone and I cried like a baby.
Wow. But it's Neil Young, man. Hello.
Yeah, and then I worked for him for a year, helping him.
No big deal.
Build something pretty cool. So,
that's great. And also, I heard you met Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix recently.
that was pretty cool. That was just random meetup. We were both fighting over a Tesla supercharger spot.
Okay.
You know,
Now,
and it was like one opened up, and we were both gunning for the only open spot. And I thought I was going to get in a fight with the guy.
yeah.
And he rolled down the window, and I went, "Oh shit!" He just won the Academy Award. I think it was the day before, or 2 days before. And then we had a great conversation, and I ended up mailing him an Unagi scooter. And
I was about to say, is he riding? Is he riding now?
You know, I didn't ask. I just hooked him up. He seems like a private person. So I gave him the scooter, and I think he's the kind of guy that wants to be, in the shadows.
It'll turn up someday in one of his pictures or videos on social. You just know it.
There you go.
So listen, this has been great. I appreciate the time today. David Hyman, the CEO of Unagi Electric Scooters. And wow, make sure you go to that website. Hit that website up. It's on the graphic here that you see on your screen, of course. And make the donation too. That's very important because we want to make sure that all our frontline workers can get to work as quickly as possible. It all helps as part of that. And thank you so much for being here on CEO Unplugged today.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.